And for my last post of tonight, and if somebody asks me, my first girlfriend turned into the moon. That's rough, buddy.
Little taper fade, yeah. The meme is massive. Oh, oh, double drop. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Nobody told me there was double drops. Oh my goodness. I haven't been on this game in like 3 days or 4 days. Oh my god. I've been making so many power creep and HP inflation videos. I didn't even know. My Carlotta's finally not going to be starving in terms of echoes. And I clicked the wrong button. No deeper fame. The meme is massive. Nice. Wait. Did I just get scammed? Am I crazy or did I not just get scammed? It says double drop chance. I swear, didn't I just use the 120 wave plate version that usually gives you double echoes and double shit anyways? Or am I tripping? Oh, no, I didn't. Never mind. I'm tripping. That's my fault. Oh, shit. I forgot about that. The meme is massive. Please just die. There we go. I'm so cooked, man. I want Bubbin E1. Yunli is leaked, and I want her E1, and I want E2 S1 Castress. Yeah, you're pretty cooked. That sounds pretty cooked to me. Like, jeez, man. I'm using let me low-key level this up. Maybe I'll get a little lucky. I have a lot of XP. No take perfect. Don't see perfect. What are your 3 teams in Wuwa? I don't even know. I don't even clear endgame in Wuwa because I'm that lazy in this game. The first stat is crit rate. Whenever you get your first stat as crit, the other 2 aren't going to be crit. I'll prove this theory right now. I'll prove this theory. I'm not going to get another crit stat. See? Every single time. It happens every single time. I don't even have this guy a guy equipped. Why? Why is he not showing up? There he is. Maybe only E1 isn't needed, or I can just get Castress E0S1. Yeah, you could go either way. But yeah, if you were wondering, I got Carlotta recently, so that's one team. And then I have Changli, I have Jian, and I have Jinshi. So one team is Jinshi, one team is Carlotta, and I want to start using my Changli with Brant, because I think Brant will be good with Changli. So those are going to be my 3 main teams when Brant releases. No. No te perfeia. No te perfeia. The meme is massive. Oh my god, please. Please. You got resonance skill. You got crit damage. Perfect. Perfecta. Okay? Now please. Just get the crit rate. Come on. I believe in you. If no one else believes in you, I believe in you. Why do I... It's okay, guys. We still have a lot of glacial damage bonuses. It's okay. We're still in the clear. We're still in the clear. Yeah, there's another one here as well. Echo farming in a nutshell, literally. I go from fucking Honkai Star Rail getting 5 rolls into attack, and then we go here, and I just get every single roll but the one I need. I lost a 50-50 on Camellia, then got Sunday, so I quit Wuwa for a while. That's honestly understandable. I'm not gonna lie, playing more than 2 gacha games, or even playing 2 gacha games at once for me is like a bit stress. Wow, talk about just ass, just straight up booty cheeks. My goodness. There's no way I don't get a single one out of like 7 glacial damage bonus 3 costs, right? Like there's genuinely no way that happens. Oh my god. It's actually gonna happen. Oh my god. I only have 2 left. I just had 6 or 7. Hey Gab, what's up, Valk? Yeah. Wuwa is not my main gacha game at all, but I still quite enjoy it. Bro, I only have 1 left. I'm actually going to go through 6 or 7 3 costs with glacial damage bonus, and not a single one is going to roll crit rate. Or roll double crit. Not a single one. Please. Please don't bait me. Please don't bait me. Please don't bait me. Yes! Yes! Get in there. Why the fuck? Wait, why is this here? Why am I using this? Do I not have... Oh, I don't have any attacks for 1 cost. That makes sense. The only attacks I have are the exact same. Yeah, it's a good team, Valk. Well, I got the second 3 cost on Carlotta. Chang Li is completely fine. I think almost every single echo here is double crit, right? Yeah, every single one is double crit. I don't have to worry about Chang Li. I think Gion's in the same boat. Actually, I think this bird only has 1. Yeah, this bird only has 1 crit stat, but the rest are double crit. So that's good enough. So Chang Li, that's fine. Jinxi needs a new 4 cost. And she also needs a new 1 cost. So low key, probably farm for Jinxi. Get her up a little bit. It depends, Bruno. There is something that Tribby gives that Robin cannot give, which is SB positivity. So, but E1 Robin, in terms of just pure buffs, is probably 100% better than Tribby on the Herda team. Streaming at 3 a.m. is crazy, dog. What are we doing here? I actually prefer streaming at this time because less people are awake and it's a lot easier to read chat. Like, I don't know if it's just me, but I low-key like having less viewers because it means I have to talk less. That's why, like, 90% of the time when I end a stream, I don't actually end it because, like, I'm busy with anything. I end it because I end up getting, like, once I start getting, like, 60 plus viewers, like, I end up talking too much. And it hurts my throat, so I just end up ending stream once I've had enough of it. Don't tell anyone I said that, though. Yapper? Exactly. Yeah, Sharma, it's really nice. It really is. Also, like, even with, like, echo farming in this game is significantly easier. Not only do you only need 3 characters for 1 team, but, like, straight up just getting double crits is significantly easier in this game. I probably shouldn't use this team. Should probably use Carlotta. I'll just slap on a random 4 cost. Yeah, this will work. 96 crit rate, 220 crit damage. Yeah, that's fine. I just randomly slapped it on. Should be good enough. I was confused because you stream at all 4 times of the day. I've already mentioned it before, but my sleep schedule is mostly fucked because of my dog. Come on, give me crit rate main stat. Crit rate main stat. Mmm. It's too easy. It's too easy. It's too easy. Let me grab this while I'm at it so I can level up Jinshi's Forte later. It's too easy. Ended up getting E1S1 Herda. Hey, we're both in the exact same fucking spot. If I lose 50-50 on Tribi, I'll save for Castris and use Robin on my Herda team. Yeah, wow, GX, we're in the exact same fucking spot. We're in the exact same fucking spot now. Sharma, I think he says that because he's probably going to use... Yeah, Remembrance MC is going to be on his Castris team. Like, I myself have thought about that as well, but the issue is, if you go for Castris, she's probably going to want Sunday and Remembrance MC. So then you have to put, like, a different support on the Herdis team. Alright, we got a new forecast, boys. We got a new forecast. I think I can feed this shit. The Liberation and Crit Rate are the only two good stats here. I don't really have an issue with it. This one, right? Yeah. Alright, let's see. Let's see. Oh, wait, I need to unequip it. Feed that bitch. There we go. Please don't fail me. I don't think you're cooked, Jay. All you have to do is go for the best in slot supports. Like, if you get Tribi and then after you get a Noxa, like, I'm confident, like, your Herda is going to be fine. Like, even today, an E0S0 Acheron can clear all endgame content so long as she has a Zhao Q. You know what I'm saying? So, if you can get the premium supports, it won't really matter. Even if you don't have the Lycone or Eidolons. Please. Please get crit rate. Oh my god, please. God, I was literally telling people in my chat at the beginning of the stream, whenever you get crit on the first stat, you'll never get it again. Like, it's just something that always happens every single time. If your first stat is crit, you'll never get it again. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Like, I just can't be asked anymore. Oh, that's sad. You get 5 big booms. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. If My Day gets buffed in V3, will you pull for him or skip him? I don't really care if he gets buffed. I just care more about Castris than My Day. And I can't afford to get both. Oh my god, HP percent? Are we for real? Oh, that hurt my head. Your thoughts on Enfield Gacha? I haven't seen anything about it, so I don't have any thoughts exactly. I have zero clue. All I saw was like some drama that apparently the gacha rates are so fucking atrocious that people are like protesting against it or some shit. That's all I saw. Do you be on Twitter? Not really. I log in like once or twice a day to see if there are any leaks, and that's about it. Should I run Remembrance MC on my Acheron team? Probably not. Probably not gonna lie. Epoch Shadow 3.0 first half is the Ruan May propagation bug. Oh yeah. I'm pretty sure it has like triple break bar or some bullshit. The pity not carrying over is the real issue people are having with the gacha. Oh. I mean, to be fair, 100 and even if it is higher rates, like 120 pity is quite atrocious. Like, even with the higher rates, like if you're unlucky, you're gonna end up having to go all the way to 120. Like, I don't know how many pulls they give though, so I can't speak on it, but if they give like the normal amount of pulls compared to like HSR, like that's complete shit. Unless it's like guaranteed to get the character. I swear I pressed dodge. I swear I did. Come on, crit rate. We're so sorry to hear that. You get 5 big booms. Did I just miss? Oh, fuck no. Oh, fuck no. I just missed that. When you hit 2K subs, do we get a video of you running around Emphorius for 10 minutes as a thank you? Well, since you suggested it, why not? I mean, why not? Why not, honestly? Another defense percent. Oh my god, I'm gonna be here for a millennia. Oh, it doesn't carry for other banners. Okay, that makes sense. The hand of God. Jeez, my Carlotta hits for pebbles. Just scratching the dragon. Yes! How many pulls do you have right now? 0. I had 5, but low key, I put in another 5 pulls on the banner. I know I said I wanted Tribby, but guys, I'm 1 Eidolon away from E6 Mo's. The last, like, 8 4-stars I've gotten on the fucking banner have been Natasha or Asta. I just want E6 Mo's already. I've been trying to get his ass E6 this entire fucking time. So I'm at 45 pity now. I could get E2 Herda, but I do not want to put Robin on her team. So I'd rather just go for Tribby. And then, like, later on a rerun, like, I'll just get, what's it called? Anaxa. Alright. This way is on the chopping block. Let's get something a little better than this. I mean, look at those substats. It's just absolutely gross. Disgusting. Didn't you say you will get E1 Herda to be able to skip Tribby? No, I said I'd get E2 Herda to skip Tribby. Oh, no, Albie, you're right. No, I said with E1 Herda, I didn't need to pull Tribby anymore. But the issue is that later on, I realized I have to put Remembrance MC and Sunday on, what's it called? On fucking Castrus's team. And Robin does not feel good with the Herda for me. Like, it could be a skill issue on my end. I'm not going to pretend it may not. However, RMC literally clears everything like twice as fast compared to when I use Robin on Herda's team. Like, he's more skill point positive. He gives her action forward more often. And he's also as well able to hit multiple mobs on field with his ult, which also helps with stacks and energy regeneration for the Herda. Like, he completely eclipses Robin on that team. Oh my god, how does it get worse? I can't even roll on Jouet anymore because I have no more tuners. Fuck. She's not a must pull Brian, but she's 100% like one of the best in slots. It's either you have a very high investment Remembrance MC or you use Tribby. Those are like the best 2 options. High investment Remembrance MC or Tribby. Those are the best 2 options. So if you're putting Remembrance MC on another team, like getting Tribby is actually worth it. Like, jeez, I haven't even been streaming that long. Are you serious? Oh, I got some tuners from this. Some nice luck. Yeah. Only if you plan on putting Remembrance MC or Sunday on another team. I do hope that they lower the cost of Tribby's ult so that I can put DDD on her. But that's a little selfish. But like no one at all is using my S5 DDD, so it would be nice. And I'm not hitting Jui at all because he's all the way in the air. Nice. He just fucking belly flopped. Oh my god. He just belly flopped out of the air. I've never seen that shit before. It's attack percent. Nice, GG. That's a really good E1. I've already said it before, but I think Triby's value will shine a lot more when Anoxa comes out. Because Remembrance MC and Sunday are like hyper carry buffers for only 1 DPS. But if Anoxa is like a sub DPS like the leakers originally said, then you'd want Triby even more since she's a team buffer versus like Remembrance MC and Sunday. They only buff one person. So Triby's value could also go up in like duo DPS teams. Sweet Caroline. Bum, bum, bum. Crit rate, crit rate, crit rate. All good. I'm kinda clueless on how to build Remembrance MC. Literally all you need is speed and crit damage. That's literally all you need. All you need is put them on the highest speed possible and try to get as much crit damage alongside the speed as well. My Remembrance MC is on 166 speed, but I think you're fine at like 156. Like I think 156 speed is fine for Remembrance MC. I'm using Gion's weapon. Can I use crit damage? I think Gion's weapon is crit damage. I should get crit rate. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people using win set on Remembrance MC, but I don't have a single bit of win set farmed on my account, so I can't even use that. Unfortunately, I'm not one of those sweats with like 3 different eagle sets lying around that can all reach like 170 speed. Unfortunately. Oh, Carlotta can parry this guy so fucking easily. Holy shit. No, Puya. That's just not true in the slightest. It's not even close to true. The only time Gallagher can hit all enemies on field is when he has his ult up. Lingshaw can do it with her skill, Fuyuan, or with her ult. And you can have Fuyuan on the action bar while making her SP positive. It's just not true in the slightest. Let's see if we can finally get a decent crit rate echo. Come on, give it to me. Give it to me. Just give me those double crit substats. You know you want to. Not good. Not looking good. Mmm. 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 Wow. Use self-modeling resin? Is it even in this game? Is it even in here? I mean, I'll level the crit damage one up, but I don't even think I can use the crit damage one. If this one gets the actual stats I want, then like, sure, man. Yeah, but Puya, you said that he was better than Lingshaw. Or, yeah, you said he's better than Lingshaw in everything but break teams, which isn't true at all. Like, Lingshaw is better with the herd on every team, even if you include that Gallagher can maybe regen energy for Robin easier. Robin isn't even a best in slot for the Herda anyways. Like, there's 3 better options than Robin. I'm gonna level it up to 20. Oh my god. Is this gonna be a straight up 5-piece gas? Is this gonna be a 5-piece gas? Even though I can't use crit damage? Oh. I was asking for too much, wasn't I? Those first 4 were looking spicy. Just do whatever you want, Brian. It's probably going to be harder for you to get other characters if you go for E2 Herda. And E2 Herda does become like twice as strong compared to E0, but it's by no means necessary, especially if you pick up the upcoming best in slot supports for her. There's a relic scorer GX. Yeah, you do not need E2 Herda right now. Like, just look at Acheron. Acheron at like E0S1 was Zhao. Even damn near a year later is like 2 or 3 cycling all endgame without much issue. And at really high relic investment, you can even like hit some 1 and 0 cycles. So getting E2 is like you want to 0 cycle every fucking MOC basically. That's what getting the E2 implies. Like, you're just gonna shred through absolutely everything without difficulty, which is good. There's something wrong with that. 100% the E2 is worth it if you can get it, but it might be better to just get it on a rerun and instead for now pick up the optimal supports. Because that's what I'm currently doing. Although I do have E1 and I'm trying to get Moe's. So, yeah. I'm probably going to stop at like 50 something pity. Like the next 4-star I get. If it isn't Moe's, I'm just like fucking giving up. And I'm saving for Tribby. Because there's only like 3 4-stars that I don't have E6, and Moe's is one of them. Oh, I see. Wait, my Herda was triple S? Oh my goodness, I'm him. I'm him. Triple S Herda. Will we ever get more 4-stars? I mean, the leakers said at some point in like 3.x, we're supposed to get like a free-to-play abundance that's 4-star. And that apparently they're going to be best in slot with My Day. You're lucky, Rain. I've only been getting Natasha's and Asta's over and over again. But one of the good things about having so many 4-stars E6 and them not releasing 4-stars is that I get a shit ton of free pulls out of it. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I think at this point, like in this patch alone, I've gotten like an extra probably like nearly 20 pulls because I keep pulling Natasha and Asta. And since I have them E6'd, it's another extra pull every time. It's low-key, like... it's actually meta. I'm not gonna lie. It's actually meta. Like, if we keep getting more and more banners with 4-stars that I have completely E6'd, I think I can genuinely, like, get Sunday with his Lycone and Castris without much issue. Like, so long as they keep putting 4-stars on banners that I already have E6'd. Damn, Abby. Nice. How good is Carlotta with Chang Li? I'm pretty sure she's way better if you know how to play quick swap, which I don't. I kind of play Wuwa a lot more casually compared to like HSR. So like I am pretty clueless on how to be like mechanically skilled in this game and actually take like full advantage of the potential of my characters. But if you learn how to do quick swap, I believe, like I have a friend and he has done it himself. Like it's really, really nice and strong. Like, it's really good. Tomorrow APOC reset? Yeah, I think so. Either tomorrow or in 2 days. Probably Adrian, yeah. That's what the leakers said. The leakers were saying her best in slot team would be Remembrance MC and Sunday, which makes sense, right? Like, this isn't baseless. So, My Day wants as much action in advance as possible. However, you don't have to put My Day on low speed. If anything, you want My Day on decently high speed, right? But what's it called? Casteris, like her relic set literally nerfs her speed on purpose. So you want Casteris on like only 95 speed with like no speed relics at all. And so to make up for this, you probably want as much action advance as possible. And the two best like hyper carry action advancers in the game currently are Remembrance MC and Sunday. Like those are the current two strongest. So I'm assuming that's why, right? Not to mention that Remembrance MC and Sunday can as well action forward Memo Sprites and give Memo Sprites the buffs as well. Do you think Changli will be good to pick up on a rerun? Yeah, I think Changli's fine. And I've heard Brant, the upcoming like sub DPS healer, will be like a best in slot with Changli likely. So She has a lot of value as a sub DPS on a lot of teams. She might not be the best. Like, there are for sure, like, 3 or 4 DPSs in this game that technically do more damage when you're talking solely main DPS. But as I mentioned, like, if you know how to do the quick swap shit, it doesn't even matter. I need to get a 1 cost that has attack percent. Ow. Why is Marina level 50? Because she's fine at level 50. Her only purpose is like a little bit of heals and the attack buff, and that's basically it. I'm pretty sure Cyrene is supposed to be a dot character, Rain. The one who's supposed to be in abundance is Hyacine. I don't know what path they're going to be, though. There's no... Considering we barely have anything on even the 3.2 characters, it's not surprising that we have nothing on the 3.3 ones. Garbage. Maybe. No. What set is Brant gonna use? Does Brant's new set already have a tacit field? Why is Yin then level 70? Because I'm lazy. That's basically it. That's what everything can be summed up to whenever you see a not optimally built character on my computer. Honkai Star Rail leaks. Hyacine. Nothing. There's no new news on Honkai Star Rail leaks, unfortunately. The new ER set? Nothing new. All I see every single day when I visit Honkai Star Rail Leaks Reddit is just Tribby and My Day showcases. Usually I'd be excited, but I don't really give a shit anymore. I'm not excited for either of them, even if I am gonna pull Tribby. It's this one, right? Oh wait, if it's this one, I already get some from this tacit field. Or do I not? That's understandable, Abby. I'm just pulling Tribby because I'm going to end up moving RMC to a different team.
May I pray for anything specific for you?
Nice pick. You won't regret choosing Alto's service.
Fucking bye, G-Man.
May I pray for Nora? Hopefully, we'll make new findings. Let's reach.
I'll just use this as a placeholder. Let's see what I have. Empyrean Anthem. Oh. Alrighty. This should be good. So that's a 1 cost. This is another 1 cost. Let's see if it can get anything half decent. If you get crit, would be nice. I'd appreciate it. I mean, the ER. Fuck it, you're a good placeholder. Am I going to want ER main stat for Brant on a 3 cost? Or is he going to want damage bonus? Does anybody know? Harmonies are usually safe on reruns. Rain. It's usually like DPSs and sometimes sustains. And like that aren't like good on reruns anymore. Like Acheron took 5 patches to rerun and Firefly took like 4. And by then there were already like Fei Xiao was already out and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? This is not brand set, really? I thought it was the ER one. Someone in chat said it was an ER set. Oh, is it this one? Is it tide breaking? Yeah, it'd be tide breaking, right? Is it this one? Alrighty then. The other ER set. There's 3? Oh. Never mind. There's just a delay on my stream, so you're... Yeah. Alright. Let me feed this shitty ass way. Absolutely abominable. But it got ER, so it's a placeholder. Ooh! That's some nice potential. Some nice potential. Who do you plan to go for next in Wuwa? Brant. So that I can run one main team with Changli, or sorry, one main team with Jinshi, another main team with Carlotta, and then the third team being with Changli and Brant. I have to wear my headphones normally now. I really need to get like an actual microphone because I don't like having a headset around my head. I just find it uncomfortable and annoying. Alright, so it's tide breaking. So it's not this one, right? Yeah, it's not this one. I need a different tacit field. Is there not a tide breaking tacit field? Let me look this up. Wait, there actually isn't a tacit field. There actually isn't a new tacit field for the tide breaking set. Are you serious? Do I have to farm it off of mobs? MOC buffs are starting to be very specific though. Yeah. Like I've seen people saying that like Herda is carried by like endgame buffs, even though the only endgame buff in the game currently for like MOC is the Trotters. So it's not like Herda's the only one benefiting from it. Like any destruction slash AoE DPS is completely benefiting from the Trotters. But like the next HP buff that's in the next MOC, that shit is like full on chill. Like no one can take advantage of that shit except for My Day and Blade. It's so fucking specific, it's crazy. No, it's not. Jeez, man. Like, why would they not add it? It's just, oh, you know what I'm saying? It's just, oh. What do you mean, dark? It's probably not gonna be a 4-star sugar. It's probably gonna be a Noxa. I imagine a Noxa will probably be like a skill point neutral damage dealer, or he may use skill points, but you make up for it by running Tribby and like Lingsha or something. Hmm. So the buff for My Day that's going to be on his MOC is increase all ally characters max HP by 30%. Keep in mind that this is just the beginning of the buff, and it's giving people a 30% max HP increase on a character whose damage scales off of his max HP consumption and scaling. So increase all ally characters max HP by 30% every time they are attacked. Restore HP equal to 5% of max HP and add 1 hit to the memory turbulence. Every time they lose HP, restore HP equal to 5% of max HP and once again add 1 hit to the memory turbulence. A total of 20 can be added in these ways. So they get an overall 30% max HP increase, and you can run them sustainless because they restore HP every time they either consume it through like an ability or they get hit. So this is why there's like a lot of sustainless My Day runs on his MOC. It's because of this MOC buff that he's even able to do it. Yeah, Dark. But the point is that like My Day's numbers, like the damage numbers he's doing, and as well like Tribby, like how well Tribby's performing in the 3.1 MOC, is like severely inflated by this buff. And the thing is, even with this buff, the Herda is still clearing the exact same as him, if not better. Like most of the time with a sustain. So that's why people are saying My Day's a little underwhelming, is because even with that absolutely insane specific MOC buff, buffing his damage by like a shit ton, it's still like kinda lower and worse than the Herda. I never trusted Chirpy damage. A nothing you can do about it. Oh, I think this is a pattern thingy. Alrighty. What? Wrong T. No. Wrong T. Oh my god. There we go. I need to get this guy over here. Stop, please. Oh my god, please. Oh my. Oh. No, Kratos is not my dad, Abby. They might buff the MOC buff to make him look stronger. Nah, they'll probably just rework him. He's only in his V1. Why does it come back? I need to get this pillar over here. Oh, do I? Is this what I've been missing? Nope. I mean, Tribby works for like anyone. I think her value will lie dark in sub DPS teams. So any team that uses one more DPS, I think Tribby is actually the best in there. I don't think Sunday plus Tribby will be a thing for casters, but I think any team that uses a Noxa will probably want to use Tribby on the team as well. That's just my early guess. I think Tribby will just have more value in teams where there's two DPSs. Yes, Abby. Yeah. I mean, I think Remembrance MC, like very, very high investment, is better. But either way, they're extremely close, and you're going to put Remembrance MC on another team. So when you're not considering Remembrance MC, Tribby is the number one support for her. Mm. 3.4 preservation looks like Lingshaw V2 for the Herda now. Yeah, I saw that leak a while ago. I don't think it'll be for the Herda though. Maybe, but who knows?
May I pray for anything specific for you?
Let me put just as some random forecast. How many sustains should you get? As many as you need. I don't think there's any, like, especially if you pulled the early sustains like Fushuan and Luocha, like there's a lot better options these days. Like, sure, you don't need them, but getting newer and better sustains is just going to help out your teams more. Like, I have 4 sustains on my account, and I'm still probably going to pull for Hyacine when she releases for the HP scalers. Like, I don't really have an issue pulling with sustains like a lot of other people do. Because sustains just last long. They last long as shit. And even a sustain like Luocha, like, he's coming back because there's a character who can actually use him now. Like, you always get value out of sustains the same as supports. Oh yeah, they were guessing it was Archer and Sugar, not Hyacine. Hyacine should be a 3.3 abundance, but there was a leak about a 3.4 preservation unit that would end up having literally the exact same kit as Ling Sha with a fire summon on the action bar. Like, it's literally the exact same kit, but for a preservation character. Seal Leaks gave their guess and said it was Archer from the fake collab. I already made a video on it. Yeah, that's the best way to go, Abby. I'm like, after I get Castress, if I'm able to get her after getting E0S1 Sunday, like, I'm just not gonna worry about any other DPSs. Like, I'm only gonna be pulling for, like, maybe their supports if they come out like a few patches after. But that's literally it. Like, I can't be bothered to pull any more new DPSs in 3.x. I'll just have one team with my Herda and one team with my Castress. When my Herda is starting to feel old, bam, I pull the E2 whenever she reruns. When my Castress starts to feel old, I might pull for Eidolons or Lycone. But the thing is that since Castress is coming later and I'm not investing as much into her, that I can probably get a new DPS just fine if they do power creep Castress. But I'd rather not get rid of Castress. Like, at least for now, right? I could change my mind if there's, like, some even cooler character in the future. But right now, I don't think there's a cooler character in the game than Castress, so I'd rather make her last as long as I can. Because I'm not gonna lie, you can put a Remembrance MC and Sunday on pretty much every new 3.x DPS's team if you think about it. So it'll probably keep applying the same in the future. Like, Aglaya's best in slot team is between Remembrance MC and Sunday or Robin and Sunday. Herda's best in slot team is, like, with Remembrance MC or Sunday currently. And My Day's best team is Remembrance MC and Sunday again. And then Castress's best team is as well Remembrance MC and Sunday. So that, like, double combo of those two is working for every single upcoming DPS. So it's very easy to replace the DPS right now. I mean, that wouldn't be surprising, Rain. Like, that might sound like a lot to us now, but it just wouldn't be surprising anymore. Like, I've already mentioned it before, but only 4 patches ago, right? Like, 4 or 3 patches ago, Fei Xiao's debut MOC, when her patch first released and her banner came out, the MOC that was on Fei Xiao for her banner had a total of 6 million health. And we are now at 15 million from 2.5 to 3.0. So it wouldn't exactly be surprising. taking your route, but I lost to Herda, so I'm gonna say for caster since I already have Sunday. Probably gonna go for E2 and have my hyper invested. Yeah, that's probably more worth it. I think an E2 Castris will probably last longer than an E2 Herda, mainly because it seems like Herda is getting all her best in slot teammates instantly. Meaning she's probably not going to get any future best in slot teammate support unless it's indirectly. But, like, I think Castris will be like the Acheron, where we might not get an HP support until like 3 or 4 patches after her release. And then she becomes like meta again, like Acheron was Zhao Q.
A different approach.
Yeah, Fei Xiao was a lot of fun. Fei Xiao is a lot of fun to play. I mean, Sugar, nothing makes sense in these games. Like, Zhao Q in lore is a healer and a cook, but in game he's Nihility, actually does some damage and applies debuffs. Like, you can't really take lore seriously for characters when it comes to like what path they might be. Yeah, troll, I agree. I mean, I've seen a lot of people trying to argue that Herda's the Acheron of 3.x just because she's also an Emanator. But it's just not the same thing. Like, in terms of like build up and hype, Casterus fits a lot more than what's it called? Herda. Yo, Gabby, what's up, random guy? Haven't been in your streams for a while. What's up, Jury? It's nice seeing you here. It has been a while. Rewards do you think HSR will give for second anniversary? Personally, I feel like they'll just give 20. Yeah, I think they'll just give like 20 or 30 pulls again. I think it's just going to be the same shit. Like, I'm not going to complain about it, but it's probably just going to be 20 or 30 pulls. So instead of like it'll probably be 110 pulls for free to play again on the anniversary, if I had to guess. Like, it could go back to the average of 90 and then go up 20 because of the anniversary pulls, so 110 again. I don't mind it because I'm Express Pass plus Battle Pass, so I get what's it called, like 145 pulls whenever there's 110 free to play ones. That's usually enough to get 2 5-stars. I think it's actually fine to play Herda Lycone, Puya. Not now, but I think when Tribi releases, like, it won't be as much of an issue. Because Tribi's skill point positive. You can run a sustain that's skill point positive. You can probably make up for it. And then once a Noxa, like, or if you use Jade, right? If you have Jade, you 100% don't feel it. But the main issue with the Herda right now is that all the free-to-play Era Edition spots are taken by characters who want to spam their skill every 2 seconds. So I think Anoxa will probably fix that. She just doesn't have her best in slot team right now. It's literally like another Acheron Zhao Q situation where Acheron didn't actually get like, or didn't have someone able to make her get stacks faster, like significantly, until Zhao Q's release. And then it became way better. Like that might be a Noxa with Herda and Tribi. Ain't no way, GG. I don't know what to believe, Dandelion, but I have seen some people saying Phanon will be in 3.3 instead of 3.4. So if that were true, then yeah, they are a little close. But if not, I think Phanon should be 3.4. Either way, I'd rather Castris over Phanon. Like, a lot of people call Castris like bland, which I can understand, but I don't care, especially after the animation teaser, because that's easily the fucking best animation in the game by a mile. And on top of that, I really like the dragon. Yeah, I also hope Inoxa has some good animations.
I shall lead the way.
Hey, yo.
Honest.
What the dog doing? I heard that Phanon will be alongside Inoxa. No. Inoxa's the second phase of 3.2. And Castris is the first phase of 3.2.
A different
So he probably won't be alongside Inoxa. According to the leakers, at least. Especially since we're this close, I don't think the leakers would be wrong either.
as far as the eye can see.
My patience is being tested. 120 pulls, and I only want Tribby and Jiaoqiu right now. Are you having pulling withdrawals, Jury? Is that what's happening? You just already want to pull them? Has Jiaoqiu even had a confirmed rerun yet? Like, there's no way he doesn't get rerun in 3.1. It's been so fucking long at this point. Like, he has to be due for it. Like, he's genuinely a character worth rerunning, because his value was severely underestimated when his banner was around. And a lot of people these days are starting to feel the age of their Acheron more. X feels more overloaded than 2.x. I don't think it feels more overloaded. I think it's just that people are becoming more aware of power creep. And like, it's more so like a more common thing. So people are being like way more careful with their pulls than they were back in Penacony. Because at the beginning of Penacony, Jing Liu and Dill were the meta. And even before, they were the meta for like several patches. So like, nobody imagined like any type of power creep that was significant for Dill or Jing Liu. And then Acheron kind of ruined that. And then Firefly came out, and Super Break was extremely free to play friendly and low relic investment. And then Fei Xiao came out, and then she was the strongest. And then the Herda came out, and now she's the strongest. I think people have just caught on to like the cycle of the power creep, basically. No, Jury, I was talking about this with another content creator in his stream, Axe. Like, they literally just self-inserted Herda's story quest to sell her banner more. Like, that shit should not have been there. Like, it had no business just randomly being there at the end of the Amphorius quest.
Forgive me.
Imagine if Seal gets a rerun, nobody would pull for her. I mean, some people would pull. I'm not gonna lie. You guys underestimate how many people pull characters just because they like them. Like, there's a lot of people out there. Like, I think I've started to see a few more videos on TikTok of HSR. And I see a lot of people talking about, like, pulling Silver Wolf on her rerun, despite how ass she is. Like, a lot of these banners will still sell nonetheless. That's understandable, Abby. Acheron does have one of the sickest designs in the game. What the fuck was that?
Forgive me.
I would pull anything for Kafka? Yeah, there you go. Like, either way, they'll still make millions off a rerun banner. It'll probably be worse than normal, but...
Be swift.
like, the people who actually pay this much attention to their polls, like me and a lot of you, are like a minority in these games. Most people just pull whoever the fuck they feel like. I used 5 cycles last time on Acheron side, but in my defense, it was auto against Svarog. Yeah, auto is ass. I remember putting my Fei Xiao on auto for the Svarog side, and like 5 or 6 cycles passed, and my Fei Xiao was still on the first side. Like, the auto does not know how to play characters in the slightest. I had to restart and take over so I could clear with my Fei Xiao. That's how the game should be, but unfortunately I can't do that. I mean, it is what it is, right? I truly do think that I understand that a lot of people don't want to play Genshin because its quality of life and graphics and polls are all just significantly worse than any of the other HoYoverse games currently. Except for maybe Honkai Impact. I can't speak on that. But Genshin is like genuinely their least or most casual friendly game. Like, Hu Tao is still clearing endgame 3 years later without much issue. So, if you want like a casual gacha game where you can just pull whoever the fuck you want and they're still going to last like years and years, Genshin's probably the best option. I think it's pretty much confirmed at this point that HSR is going down a route, and the devs want like every new DPS to be better than the previous one. And they'll keep increasing the HP to make it harder for people to clear without pulling a new DPS. Yeah, you could also play Wuwa as well. Wuwa as well doesn't really have that much power creep currently. Jinshi's still been the strongest DPS for like 6 months. So, you can also just play Wuwa. Yeah, they need to make more money to run the servers, 100%. As well, you know, we need to hit Dawei's yearly yacht coverage. So there's like a minimum where Dawei needs at least 20 new yachts every year. So because of this, they really need it. They really need the money. Really, I always thought HSR grinding for relics is worse than Genshin. Because in Genshin, not only do you need one less piece, but at the same time you can also use an off piece in Genshin, which is like incredibly convenient. There's also less substats to like randomized or be randomized in Genshin than HSR. So I always thought that like artifact grinding in Genshin would be better than HSR. One yacht in 2025 is looking pretty homeless to me. Yeah, Dawei may cry. Dawei may cry. I really like the Dawei memes. I much rather like flying around in this game than walking around in HSR. Nice beam. Damn, Shane. Even Cookie Run story was more interesting than 3.0. I don't even know what's going on with Cookie Run. I remember like I think a year ago, I used to watch like Tectone randomly make a few videos on it. And all I've heard about it recently is apparently it's gotten some insane power creep and people are not happy with it. I mean, they don't add a skip button on purpose, Abby. They'll always add better quality of life to their newest game, like ZZZ currently, so that people feel more enticed to, oh, if I get sick of HSR, the quality of life isn't good enough for me, then I'll go to the exact same company's other game and keep feeding them more money. Like, each time they make a new game, it has better quality of life on purpose. It's not that they can't do it or don't want to do it. It's just that it makes them more money to put it on a different game. Good morning, good morning, more. Ah, I see, Rain. I just can't wait for Caster, so I'm not gonna lie. I wanna like be done with my day in trivia already. Like I wish I could just like fast forward a month and a half in time and just completely ignore 3.1. Like, is that crazy? Like I just don't care currently at all for my day in trivia that much. Like I haven't felt this uninterested in a patch since Yunli and Zhao. That was like the last time I felt as uninterested as I currently do. The only reason I'm still like kinda like energetic about HSR is because of my Herda. Like I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty much the only reason. That's how I feel about 3.0, yeah. Like even 3.0, I was feeling the exact same for 3.0, but because I got lucky for the Herda, like if I feel significantly better now. Like I got a good DPS without having to spend too many pulls for how strong she is. So at the end of the day, I'm glad. I don't even care if she gets power crept. She's still gonna last me a long time. You said you'll get my day no matter what before? Yeah, but that was before we got the leaks that Casterus would use the exact same best in slot teammates. So when I said I was gonna get my day no matter what, I was basically implying that I was gonna get both my day and Casterus. However, my day and Casterus use the exact same two best in slot supports, so I'd have to play one team unoptimally on purpose, which I just don't want to do. So I just went with the HP scaler I like more, which is Casterus. Wee. If only my day's name is Dawei. Hey, just wait until they add Dawei in 3.5. That's gonna be the new meta DPS. Dawei in 3.5. You pull his yacht in 3.7 and he stops crying. Don't even have to pull any Eidolons for it. He just stops crying if you pull his yacht in 3.7. My Day's ultimate kind of sucks. No, I've already said it. Like, the second the animations came out for My Day, it's not that they're bad, right? Like, they're better than a lot of older characters. But, like, all of the more recent characters, I'd say My Day's animations are worse by, like, a good amount. Like he has the most sleeper animations compared to, like, Herda, Aglaia, Tribi, Castris. Like, he's looking like the worst out of all those. Then he gets power crept by Yahweh in 3.8. And then we get the hallway in like 5.x2. If Castris is an HP scaler, would Sunday's preferred DPS not be Aglaia? No. Just because she's an HP scaler doesn't mean she can't take advantage of Sunday's buffs. Every single one of Sunday's buffs work on an HP scaler. Like, it's mostly just damage bonus, action forward, and crit. Like, that's basically everything, like, he gives. As well as some defense shred to summons, I think. I think he gives more defense shred to damage bonus. But the reason why Sunday will likely be better with Castris over Aglaia, outside of the normal power creep, right? Sunday, a lot of Sunday's buffs are specifically for the summon slash memo sprite. So Aglaia's memo sprite is ass. It barely does any damage at all. It basically tickles the enemies. It's the equivalent of like Tribi's damage at E0S0. It's not that good at all, if not even less. So you're missing out on a lot of the potential for Sunday since the buffs are being wasted on that weak ass memo sprite. But Castris should be a main damage dealer. Like, the memo sprite should be the main damage dealer for her. So you're going to be able to take way better advantage of Sunday's memo sprite buffs than you would with like an Aglaia. Yeah, exactly. And since Castris is so slow, unlike Aglaia who's fast, action advance means that much more for someone like Castris, right? She's probably going to be a heavy hitter because you have her at such low speed. So the only way to make up for it is to give her as much action advance as possible. And the two best hyper carry action advancers in the game currently that also have good buffs for like a Remembrance DPS are Remembrance MC and Sunday. Those are like the two main ones. I like Rappa's ult the most, honestly, really. I do think I like Rappa's ult quite a bit, but I don't know if I like it the most. I think I like Boot Hill's ult the most. Low key. I think I might like Boot Hill's the most. Makes sense? Yeah. That's why I told so many people, like, even before we got these leaks about Castris being able to use Remembrance MC and Sunday, I was telling people, hey, Aglaya's strong. She's good. Like, she can clear all endgame without issue. One of the top DPSs. But she is the first of her path. And Casterus is also Remembrance, and she's the anniversary drop. And people were giving me so much shit for it. Saying that, like, oh, you're going to be wrong. Just wait. It never ages well being the first of a path. No, yeah, Sharma. She gets a shit ton of crit rate without even including any substats. Like, she gets so fucking much. I think her signature will probably scale off of max HP since she's an HP scaler. But there might be crit damage in there as well. Or she might be able to, like, convert a certain amount of, like, her max HP into, like, crit or damage bonus or whatever. Like, the main stats you want to run on Casterus because of that relic set are crit damage and HP. And then the best case scenario is double crit stats plus HP substats if you get lucky enough for it. Like, it's not hard at all to build crit rate on Casterus. I'm being biased, and Trap is my favorite unit, but a whole city and police sirens and light show in the ammo bar makes it good for me. That's understandable, yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I think something that ruined my immersion with, like, Rappa a bit was just that fucking quest in her patch in 2.6. Like, the pandemic boss shit and all that stuff in her event with, like, the concert. I genuinely wanted to kill myself after doing that shit. It was so, like I was out of it when I was doing that shit. I was so out of it. Did you regret pulling Sparkle? 100% I regretted pulling Sparkle on my main account. It was like one of the worst pull decisions I ever made. Like, do you have any idea how shit my luck is on my main account? I pulled Dill on his rerun because at the time he was the strongest, and I saw every guide maker saying pull Dill with Sparkle. So I pulled Dill on his rerun and got Sparkle just to get Acheron dropped on my head. The next patch, I couldn't get Acheron because I lost the 50-50, and then I lost the 75-25 on her Lycone as well. So then I don't get Acheron, so I saved my pulls. I then pull for Firefly. I had to go to Hard Pity. I lost. So then I use my guarantee on Firefly. Then I go to 87 Pity for Ruan Mei and lose again. So I have a Firefly without Ruan Mei. And then Yun Li comes around. And then I lose the 75-25 on her Lycone after using the guarantee on her. It was so fucking bad on the main account. I genuinely, like, I was so close to quitting the game completely. I'm so serious. $87 pity, yeah. Ruan Mei on my OG account, I had to go to 87 pity, and I still lost the 50-50. I wish I could share my luck to you. It's not as bad. Ever since I've gotten on my new account, like my friend's account that he gave me, my luck has been average, I think. I've won on Ling Sha. Actually, no. I had a guarantee for Ling Sha. I take that back. I used my guarantee on Ling Sha, but I won the 50-50 for Venturine. I lost on Sunday, but I recently won on the Herda Lycone, and I won on Herda's 50-50. So ever since I changed my account, my luck's, like, completely changed. It's a lot better. Good morning, Izzy. I wish I could relate, Sharma. I hope that I can at least win one 50-50 in 3.2. Because if I do, I can fully get, like, Easy OS 1 Sunday with Casterus without an issue. But it would be nice to like win both 50/50s or even get a little lucky and get an early. So I can get a Noxa for my Herda as well. That's like the absolute best case scenario. I'm able to get Sunday Castris and a Noxa. Ain't no way, sugar. I wish I could get the same thing. Yeah, all the leaks on the Honkai Star Rail Reddit currently are literally boring as shit. It's like, oh, new Divergent Universe path. Oh, new Divergent Universe buff or simulated universe thingy. And then the rest is just like gameplay showcases of V1. But I've already seen a million V1 showcases. And V2 usually doesn't get like any changes. So it's not going to be until V3 that things actually get interesting. Sunday, Doron. I think it'll be Sunday. I think it'll be Sunday #1 and Remembrance MC #2. Yeah, Jury. It really is like there's just nothing you can do about it at the end of the day. Like luck is luck. It's uncontrollable. There are some people who are just incredibly unlucky out there. Like for example in CS:GO, the average like I guess you could call it pity, but in reality the average amount of cases it takes in CS:GO for the average person to pull a knife, I think is like 360, somewhere around there. And there was someone who once opened, I think like 10,000 cases and didn't get a single knife. Like there are some people who are just incredibly unlucky overall in anything. I am not wasting my Starlight on Branya's Light Cone. You're fucking insane. There's no way I'll ever do that. I either get it indirectly by losing a 50/50 or a 75/25 on the Light Cone banner, or like that's literally the only way. Oh, you're talking to Abby. Okay. We have such similar names. I thought you were talking about me and you misspelled Gabby. Yeah, Branya Lycone is like I think the second best option for Sunday. It's gambling. The house always wins. That is true. I still think it's crazy that like light cone power creep might be a crazier thing than character power creep. Like the fact that Tribby's light cone is better than Robin's for Robin is kind of like you know what I'm saying? Like I think light cone power creep is low-key not talked about enough. Probably because it doesn't matter anywhere near as much, but it's for sure like a real thing. Like even what's it called? Herda's Lycone currently. Herda's Lycone is a best in slot for damn near like a lot of air editions. Like I think it's a best in slot for Genti and a best in slot for small Herda. Like a lot of these new DPSs and new characters have better Lycones than like older character signatures. Sparkle is 100% not going to be best in slot for Castris. It makes zero sense. Like almost the entirety of Sparkle's passives are attack, which an HP scaler doesn't fucking use. They don't use attack at all. She has only 50% AV, and you want to give Castris 100% every single time because she's on such low fucking speed. Like, Sparkle would legit probably be one of the worst options possible for casters. Like, there were some people speculating before we actually knew anything, simply because the two were quantum, but they do not pair well together. And also, if I remember correctly, Sparkle cannot action advance memo sprites. Only Robin and Sunday and Remembrance MC can.
I shall lead the way.
Yeah, Castle, yeah. She only has 50% action advance. By the way, that's another thing I wanted to mention. I think My Day has like a 50% action advance whenever his blood pool is fully accumulated. And that shit is ass. Like, they straight up just need to give him 100% action advance. Because the 50% Loki holds him back. Because he's still behind enemies half the time. Oh, I see, Rain. Yeah, that's still significantly worse. Oh yeah, I know Bimbo. I know. It's this, right? Well, obviously with the grapple, but I just almost never use it. I low-key forgot about it every single time. Gallagher power creep by day, the Chad 100 AV over the 50 AV. Oh my goodness. Hey, we're getting a new 4-star abundant somewhere in 3.x as well. I wonder if they'll be better than Gallagher. I'm actually curious about that. I'm fine with them not being better than Gallagher, but I'm curious to see like how he'll hold up compared to Gallagher. I am going for E0 Tribby more. So currently what's going on is I'm not going to go further than 50 pity. I'm currently at 45 because I'm only one Eidolon away from E6 Moze. And E6 Moze is like one of the few 4-stars. Like, I only have 2 other 4-stars aside from Moze that aren't E6'd. So, like, my last 40 or 50 pulls, I've only been getting Natasha's and Asta's trying to get E6 Moze. So, I'm going to try and get him. If I don't get him before 50 pity, I'm going to stop pulling on Herta's banner. And I'm just going to go straight for Tribby. Because having 4 stars E6'd, like, that 20 starlight you get every time you pull a 4-star is so fucking nice. Hope you get more Asta and Natasha's? Why? Why can't we wish me luck? Casterus Dandelion. 100% Casterus. Because she's an anniversary drop. Herta's probably going to have her best in slot team complete by 3.2. Casterus is just going to release in 3.2. And on top of that, if there's ever an HP support, Casterus will automatically skyrocket. Like, a Remembrance HP support would be, like, really broken. Yeah, newer is usually better, but specifically for Casterus, it applies a lot more heavily since she's an anniversary drop. No one knows Sin. No one knows. Like, literally no one knows. If skill points are an issue with Castris, you'd probably want to run Ling Sha. If skill points aren't an issue, you'd probably want to run Huo for the energy. And if she has a unique ult mechanic, like Acheron or Fei Xiao, then you'd probably want to run, what's it called? What's it called? Fuck, I forgot. I genuinely forgot. Oh yeah, Hyacine in 3.3. Yeah, Hyacine in 3.3. That girl will probably be the best in slot sustain.
Onwards. Forgive me.
Yeah, Jury, I agree. The only reason I think there's a chance she's not like energy is because she's an anniversary drop. And I'm not gonna lie, it has been a while since they gave us a DPS who had like a unique ult mechanic. Like we had 2.1 Acheron, 2.3 Firefly, 2.5 what's it called? Facial. So we're kind of due for a new one by 3.2. It's gonna be a while between that. And especially with like Castris's thing, where like she causes death even if like people even get close to her or she touches anything, like that could be used as an ult mechanic quite easily, or like something similar. The thing you have to think about though is if she is energy hungry and she just wants energy, I think Hyacine will literally just be like a Huo power creep. Because considering Hyacine comes out the patch after what's it called? So considering she comes out the patch after Castris, she'd probably be best in slot with Castris. So whatever Castris needs, Hyacine is probably gonna give. If she doesn't power creep Huo, I'd low-key prefer that because I have Huo and I don't even use her on any team, so it would be nice to get some use out of my Huo again with Castris. I agree, Dandelion. I agree. I said it before, but I think Triby's value lies alongside Anoxa. And Anoxa is going to be like this general sub DPS that every crit DPS can use. Yeah, the energy costs are getting a little crazy these days. And also, like, Huo synergy with Remembrance MC and Sunday is, like, so broken. Like, that three-way synergy, I've mentioned it so many times before, but Remembrance MC wants as much energy as possible. Sunday's ult gives 20% energy to the main DPS, so getting it up earlier is nice. And Huo's 10% energy just helps everybody on field with that. Like, it's just triple synergy with those three. Yeah, I also hope they push back on Noxa Sharma. I have to get incredibly lucky. Otherwise, I just have to get him on a rerun. I'm pretty sure Huo's ult is 10% and not 20. I swear it never looks like 20. Is it actually 20? It is 20%. It's 20 at level 10. Oh, that's even better than I thought. I thought it was 10. So you get 20% ER from Wuwa. You get 20% from Sunday. Yeah, like that synergy is so fucking gross. I think Hyacinth and Anoxa. Oh yeah, yeah, Sharma. I saw that as well. There was a small leak that apparently Casterus will drain teammates' HP as well. However, if I had to guess, like people are saying it's gonna be Jing Liu, but I don't think it's gonna be Jing Liu. Like Jing Liu's team HP drain is like incredibly tame. But I think Castrus will probably like be a lot more serious of a team HP drain where you actually need to like consistently sustain. I'm using my Serval battery for Herda. She's rocking 161 speed with passkey. Eagle set and Von Wax. She ults nearly every single turn. Damn, nice more. I need to build my Serval at some point, 100%. I mean, we don't know that, Exodius. We don't know that yet. We don't know about anything about Castrus. Castrus could be just as brain dead, where you just constantly action advance her, and you just spam the attack every single time. Like, she could be just as brain dead as Firefly. Like, if anything, I think My Day is Loki the most brain dead character in the game currently. Like, not the supports on his team, but like My Day specifically is actually more brain dead than Firefly because he's in auto battle for damn near the entire fight. Like, he's in auto battle for like the entire fight basically. How many free pulls do you think we're gonna get this, Annie? Probably like 20 or 30 extra. So 110 or 120 free to play. Yeah, like all you do for My Day is keep action advancing him and hoping he gets hit. That's basically it. Oh yeah, Jury. It probably will. I think My Day will 100% be like the number one option for that. Like there's literally almost zero difference between auto and like no auto when you play a My Day. The only thing might be like the auto might end up messing up like a skill or two. Whenever you are like a little lower on skill points, like that's the only thing I can imagine. Yeah. Yeah, those I never get shit in those 300% events. I never get shit every single time. Like it's always just complete garbage. How many jades will it cost to add a skip button? Bro, I'd pay so much money for that shit. You have no clue. All right, good night, Jury. Thanks for stopping by. It was nice having you here. I know someone who got the 500k. 500k what? They haven't even added it to the game yet, Flogon. I'm pretty sure it's like January, or sorry, yeah, I think it's 21st or 22nd. How would they have already gotten it? Yes, and Linkshaw's is like the most universal sustain in the game. The only thing she has that's worse. Okay, you know I was lying. Cool. The only thing that's worse for like compared to Linkshaw with Woho is the ult. So Linkshaw can't really add anything outside of sustaining for the HP scalers really. So you're missing out on the 20% energy from Woho's ult. However, the plus with Linkshaw is that she is like skill point positive / neutral most of the time. So yeah, Linkshaw's fine. It's just that Woho will be the best. Uh, I don't know, Ale. I genuinely don't know. I think it'd be better if you pulled Tribby. Maybe Hyacine will end up being as good as Linkshaw. I think, but like pulling a Harmony is always just a better option. Especially since you're going to put Remembrance MC on a different team. Bro, Zen, have you seen Fei Xiao auto? It's so fucking bad. Like, the Fei Xiao auto might be the worst auto in the entirety of the game. Like, I turned it on for 1 second in a stream for Apoc Shadow against Cocolia, and instantly it used the ult on Japard. Like, instantly. Like, it's so fucking trash. I was planning to get Tribby and make her deck collector. That low key could go pretty good, yeah. Kestra's gonna be doing facial ult numbers with AoE ultimate? Yeah, probably. Blue Hill has the worst auto. I think just any hunk character in general has shit auto. I think that's all it is. Oh, that too, Sugar. Yeah, auto does usually spam Aventurine's skill. Now that the bug's been fixed, I no longer have to like skill every turn on Aventurine anymore. Well, yeah, but it's pretty obvious, Exodius. I'm pretty sure the reason it always chooses the DPS is because it just chooses whoever's the first on your lineup. I'm pretty sure. So since you always put the DPS first on the lineup, I think that's how it works. Otherwise, I don't know how they detect it. Because especially with like upcoming harmonies like Tribby, they can't be detecting it through crit stats. Because Tribby herself has like good crit stats. So I'm assuming they just do it for the first person on the lineup.
I shall lead the way. Forgive me.
Oh, that's how it works? I'm not sure. I'm just assuming here. It would make the most sense. Oh, really, Sugar? Oh. I wonder how they detect something like that then. I'm actually curious. HSR CC what?
I shall lead the way.
AI is insane, isn't it? I mean, HSR is greedy. It is what it is. Like, it's a gotcha company, man. It doesn't get more greedy than this in the gaming space. I am slowly learning how to play HSR better, though. Like, I learned from someone in my comments, thank you, by the way, that you usually put Robin on, like, the second or third spot of a team, or, like, a Venturine on the second or third spot, so that they get hit more often. And characters are able to get more energy, and Aventurine is as well able to get stacks easier. I didn't even know about that before. The Robin one might sound stupid, but it's mainly for sustainless teams. Like I used to always put Robin at the like very end of the team lineup. Yeah, probably Zen. Alright guys, I'm gonna end the stream here. 2 streams in one day. One is 2 hours, the other's 3 hours. I appreciate you all stopping by. It was nice talking with you all. I'm gonna go eat something, and within like 2 or 3 hours, I'll end up sleeping. But I'll be on YouTube for a little bit. Love you all. Have a good day. Have a good night.